Hi guys, how are you? I hope you guys are really enjoying this beautiful day outside. It is lovely, especially where we live at here in Jersey. We haven't had this kind of weather in a long time, but I am definitely feeling it and loving it. Ooh, I can't wait for the summer. But nonetheless, I wanted to talk to some people out there regarding being in a relationship with someone who is an entrepreneur. Yes, it is very difficult. It's very hard to be in a relationship with someone who is an entrepreneur, especially if you yourself don't have an entrepreneur mindset. But it is possible for the relationship to be successful. You got to find ways of connecting with one another. You have to find ways of supporting your partner through their dreams and their desires, their inspirations. And your partner has to do the same thing for you. For me, myself, my husband and I both are entrepreneurs. We both own our own businesses, and that is hard work. It's hard work to run a business, to make sure you manage your staff, to make sure you keep the business afloat, your household afloat, and then find time for one another. It's very, very important that you find time for one another. You cannot make excuses that you don't have time, or when I settle this, or when I make this much money, I'll be more available. It doesn't work that way, because we are designed as humans to be connected to each other. And while you're out there running your business, but you're forgetting to be available for your partner, it can create some serious dangers in your relationship. And the last thing you want to do is emotionally disconnect from your partner, or have your partner emotionally disconnect from you. Once we emotionally disconnect, it allows a lot of other distractions to come in between a couple. And that can deteriorate and tear down a marriage or a relationship. So I'll say this, it's a beautiful thing to be an entrepreneur. It might be a beautiful thing to be married to one, but what you definitely have to focus on is putting the time in to be available for one another. Not only for your husband and wife, girlfriend and boyfriend, boyfriend and boyfriend, I guess. No shade. But also for the children. You have to be available for the children. And if not, you're going to run into a lot of problems in your relationship. So take it from me. I'm a marriage counselor. I work with people constantly, and I just see how people emotionally disconnect from each other, and I see what happens in their relationships. And then on top of it, I am a married woman, and my husband and I, we have 3 children in the home that we are responsible for. And guess what? We have to find time for one another. We have to find time for the children. We have to find time for God. Everything requires us to take the time. Anything worth having is worth fighting for. And marriage and relationships are not easy. You have to consistently and constantly do the work. I hope this message does help somebody out there. Thank you guys who support me, and everyone knows I thank you too, even for your feedback, that I laugh at some of the things. But there you have it. That's how I feel about being married to an entrepreneur and what couples can do to enhance their relationships. Speak to you soon.